Merry Christmas everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we'll be checking out another watch from St. Martin. This is the SN085-G and I absolutely love it. It was released a couple of months ago, but I don't think many people are aware of its existence, so here I am trying to change this because it really is an exceptional piece for the money. Before we dive into the review, I just want to let you know that this watch was sent to me by AliExpress, but if you end up interested in getting it, you can do so by visiting St. Martin's official store on, well, AliExpress. I've left the link for you in the description below. Currently the watch is priced at about €270, but if you use the discount code Hairspring before the end of the year, you'll pay only €210, which is an absolute steal in my opinion. As you can see, this model is available in two similar but yet different colors, grey dial with an orange bezel, which is the one I got, then the other option is a black dial with a red bezel, and both come with an NH35 inside. By the way, the discount code can be used with any watch available in the St. Martin official store, so make sure to pay them a visit. Since the SN085-G is one of St. Martin's recent releases, it comes in their newer packaging, just like the SN019 I reviewed a month ago. Inside the cylindrical plastic box beside the watch you'll find your warranty card, a user's manual, as well as some tools to help you with resizing the bracelet. Alright, let's start talking about the watch itself now. One of the things that many people will like about it are the dimensions. The case diameter is 40mm, the lug-to-lug is also fairly compact as it measures 48, the thickness is 14, and finally the space between the lugs is 20mm. As you can imagine guys, a watch with such dimensions will look great on a variety of wrist sizes. As a reference, here it is on my 17cm or 6.7 inch wrist, and personally I love the way it sits. Due to the engineer style bracelet, it's really comfortable and it feels very well balanced. The total weight is 163 grams, but to make it fit my wrist I had to remove 4 links, which brought the weight down to 151. This is the fourth St. Martin I've ever owned, and just like the rest, the finishing and the build quality are fantastic. The whole piece is made of 316L stainless steel. The case features a screw-down crown signed with the letter S and a screw-down case back embossed with a shark. As a result, the water resistance is rated at 200 meters. Then the case has vertical brushing on the top of the lugs, while the sides are high polished. The brushing is very well done and so is the polishing. The same can be said for the bracelet as well. Speaking of which, it's very comfortable, as I said before. I believe this is the first time I own a watch with an engineer style bracelet, and I have to say I like it a lot. On top of that, this one is very well made. All links are solid and they're all very securely joined by screws. Even for the end links, St. Martin has opted for screws instead of spring bars, which is a bit of a surprise as I've never seen them do that before. Nevertheless, you can still replace the bracelet with a strap of your choice without any problem at all. In fact, the screws might even make the whole process a bit more hassle-free. The bracelet is 20mm wide, but it does taper down to 18 where it meets the clasp, which is also 20mm. It is a proper milled clasp with 4 micro adjustment points and a fairly low profile. It's also beautifully machined with chamfered edges, and it carries the St. Martin logo. When it comes to design, St. Martin has opted for an original one, and although I like homage watches, it's refreshing to see St. Martin going in a different direction, and personally speaking I think they've done really well here. I find the combination of the orange bezel and the grey dial absolutely gorgeous. And yes, we've seen this combination in the Omega Ploprov and the Planet Osher chronograph, so perhaps that's where St. Martin got the idea from, but then again, that's not enough to call this watch an homage. Anyways, if you have a closer look at the dial, you immediately notice that it's very clean and very legible, thanks to the applied markers and the choice of hands, which I very much approve. Then above the dial we have a really thick piece of domed sapphire crystal with air coating on the underside. The next thing we need to check out guys is the bezel. The insert is made of ceramic, it's aligned and it looks very nice. Later on, just for fun, I'll compare it to my Omega Planet Ocean, so please don't go anywhere yet. The bezel doesn't offer the same amount of grip as a coin-edged bezel, but thanks to its excellent action, it's not a problem at all. It has 120 clicks, minimum backplay, and as you can tell, each click feels and sounds very sharp. Sadly, the bezel insert is not lumed, but the hour markers and the hands have been generously filled with Super Luminova BGW9, which glows great in the dark. For comparison, here's my Orient Kamasu. I would say that the BGW9 is slightly brighter and it looks a bit better in my opinion. And finally, here's how it looks compared to my Oris Aquis, which also uses Super Luminova BGW9. So when it comes to the lume, there is not much of a difference between the two. Alright everyone, the only specification that we haven't discussed yet is the movement. What's sticking under the case back of this model is the well-known Seiko NH35, which as you probably know is a great automatic movement. I have at least 4 watches with it right now and so far it hasn't disappointed me. It's a 3 Hz movement with 24 joules, it hacks, it hand winds, and although the stated accuracy is -20 to +40 seconds per day, it typically performs way better than that. In this watch specifically, I've been getting -3 seconds per day, and that's impressive. So yeah, no complaints about the NH35, it's plenty reliable and it should last you for a long time. Now, here's the real reason why I like this San Martin so much. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of red or orange accents on watches. That's why I own a Tudor Black Bay with a burgundy bezel, and that's why I got my Planet Ocean with an orange bezel, among some G-Shocks that also come with red or orange accents. I just love how these colors look on watches, especially when done right. And San Martin hasn't just done it right, but they've done it for a little over €200, which is amazing. So if you are in the market for something different and cheap that is of excellent quality, then I can very much recommend this one to you. You see, the Omega retails for €6,500, the Tudor for €3,500, and then the San Martin can be bought any time of the year for less than $300. I mean, if you can get the Omega or the Tudor, go get them. They're 2 of my favorite watches and they are worth every penny. But if you're looking for something affordable with an orange or a red bezel, then this might be the best option for the money as of right now. So guys, I know that I sound like I'm working for San Martin or something, but the truth is that I'm just very impressed with this watch and I couldn't find any real negatives about it. I don't know, maybe I like it too much, but the design is great, the build quality is solid, it's well finished, the materials such as the ceramic bezel insert and the sapphire crystal are of very good quality, the bracelet is comfortable with solid end links and a nice clasp, and the crown operation is smooth. For all these reasons, I'll be keeping this one for quite some time. And that's the end of today's video everyone. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and also consider following me on Instagram. Any questions you may have, drop me a comment in the comment section below and I'll answer back as soon as possible, I promise. Enjoy the winter holidays, take care guys, I'll see you in the next one.